Hello guys, welcome to this channel. In this video, I will show you how to create this product illustration animation video. Okay, let's start it. Open up your Blender, new file, general, press A to select everything, X to delete, go to the front view, press Shift A, mesh, add a plan, tap to the edit mode, go to the top view, let's S to scale it, just like this. S again, scale it on the x-axis, X, just like this, and right click, subdivide, and click here, this property, subdivide it 10 times, just like this, and go to the front view, press O on your keyboard, or you can click here to turn on your professional editing, Alt Z to see the X-ray view, and select these vertices, press GZ, move it up, and you can increase or reduce by scroll on your mouse like this. Just put it something like this. Yep, just like this, and over here GZ like this. Okay, next add a modifier, generate and solidify. Let's increase the thickness, maybe something like this. Let's add a subdivision modifier, just like this. Let's tap to the object mode, right click, shade smooth. We have something like this, and go over here, object data property, shape key over here, click add shape key here, and click again, just like this. Make sure you select this K1 and tap to the edit mode. Press A to select everything, press S, Z, 0, just like this. Back to the object mode. If we select this K1 and increase the value, something like this will happen. Okay, let's make it like this. And let's Shift D to duplicate it, press GZ, put it down here. And maybe for this one, we need to reduce the thickness. Like this, and this one I guess we need to increase the thickness. Yep, something like this. And let's open another window over here. And let's add a camera, press Shift A, camera, at the front view. Over here, change it to camera view. Let's zoom out and go to the right view, press GY. Put it something like this. Adjust your camera like this. Yeah, something like this I guess. Select this object again, Shift D to duplicate it, press GZ, just put it down here, just like this. Next, press Shift A, mesh, RUV sphere, just like this. S to scale it a little bit, maybe something like this, and put it somewhere here, just like this. And press M to move your sphere on the new collection. Just name this collection sphere. And press GX, put it here, press Alt D to duplicate it, X, put it here, and press Shift R again, just like this, and select all of the sphere again, press Alt D, press GZ, move it down here, just like this, and press GZ, put it somewhere like this, select the sphere again, just like this. Press Alt D, press GZ, move it up like this, press GZ, press GX, put it somewhere like this. Yep, just something like this. And I guess we need to adjust our object here, press GY, move it back a little bit like this. Let's adjust this a little bit, press GZ, move it up. Maybe something like this. and just to scale it on the x-axis. And for this bottom part, I guess we need to change the shape. Object data property here. Let's delete this K1, just like this, and tap to the edit mode. Press SZ0, just like this. Tap to the object mode, press GZ, move it up like this. And select one of your sphere here, right click, shade smooth. Before we add the material, let's go to render property here, change if it's cycle. I'm only using CPU, but if you have a GPU, just use your GPU. Make sample here, I'm only using 15. Color management here. Change it to filmic and high contrast. And at the output property over here, frame rate here, change it to 13 FPS, and I'm gonna make like 4-second animation, so it will be 120, it's like this. And file format here, I'm rendering it with OpenEXR picture, and I'm gonna convert it to a video later. Let's move to this window, just move like this, and change it to the render view, just like this, and click here, turn off the scene light and scene world. And we need to turn off the gizmo here and the overlay, just like this. I guess we don't need this 3 sphere, just delete. And press Ctrl V and just drag like this. Yep. Expand over here and change this to shader editor. Press N and select this object. It's new material. Let's name this one skin, and let's change the color. Yeah, maybe something like this. If you want the same color what I'm used, this one. This code. And for this bottom, let's use the same material, the skin. Guess we need to move this over here. I guess we need to scale this on the x-axis, just like this. And for this object, I guess we need to move it back, G, Y. It's like this. And new material, let's make it a little bit pink. Yeah, something like this. And for this sphere, new material, and select your principal BSDF, press X to delete, press Shift A, search for glass BSDF, it's like this. Connect this BSDF to surface, press Shift A, search for mix shader, just put it here, and Shift A again, search for transparent BSDF, just click here and connect this transparent BSDF to this shader, just like this. And I guess we need to change the IOR to 1.33, just like this. Let's name this one glass maybe, and Shift D to duplicate your sphere, like this, and delete the material, just like this, and new material. Let's make it red, so like this. Turn down the roughness, transmission here, increase the transmission by 1, and increase the metallic, like this, and press S to scale it down. Yep, maybe something like this. And press M, move it to new collection. Let's name it red sphere. Press Alt D to duplicate this red sphere. Press X, move it here, and press Shift R. Just like this. And let's move to this collection and select all of this red sphere. Press Alt D, press GZ, put it down here, and press Alt D again, Z axis, put it in the middle like this. Yep, just like this. And we need to set the parent. Select the sphere, the inside and the outside. Press Ctrl P, object to transform. and do it all over. Yep, just like this. I guess this object we need to increase the thickness. Maybe something like this, and let's move this up. Okay. Don't forget to save your project. And next, let's press Shift A, Mesh, add a plane, RX 90 degree, as to scale it like this. Scale it on the X-axis and press GZ, just move it down like this. And press GY, move it something here. Yeah, I guess somewhere around here. And let's add a material. New, let's make it a little bit pink. Yeah, maybe just something like this. Over here, change this one to the world. And your background here, press Ctrl T. If you can do this, go to the Edit, Preference, add the add-ons. Over here, just type Node Wrangle, install this Node Wrangle add-ons, save your preference, and you can press Ctrl T at your background node, just like this. And at this window, let's turn on the light and the scene world. And this environment texture, we're gonna use HDRI. Just go to the polyheaven, and I'm using this small Studio 9. I'm gonna leave the link download in the description below. You only need to download it. After you download it, back to our Blender. At your environment texture node, click open and find your HDRI. It's like this. I guess I need this one. And next, press Shift A, add a light, add a point light here, and move your point light over here, just like inside this sphere. Let's increase the radius, make it offset a little bit, just like this, and increase the power by 13 power, and press Alt D to duplicate it, press X, put it here, and press Shift R to repeat, just like this, and go to the point light collection over here, select all of this point light, press Alt D again, Z axis, let's move it here, just like this, and press Alt D again, Z axis, over here, and press G, X, put it here, just like this. I guess we need to duplicate one of this and put it here. Okay, next is press Shift A, Mesh, add a UV sphere, press GZ, move your UV sphere here. Let's focus on this object. Press Tab to edit mode, and select these vertices. This one at the middle, go to front view, change your professional editing here, make it sharp. Press GZ, move it up, but press scale the effect, just like this. Just like this, tap to the object mode. We need to scale it like this, I guess. Right click, shade smooth, just put it somewhere here, select our camera here, and let's move it here. Yep, just like this. Focus on our dropper here, and let's add a material for our droplet here. Change this to the object, and let's new material. Let's turn down the roughness. Transmission, let's make it 1. And let's change the color, maybe something like this. Let's change the IR by 1.3. Let's expand this a little bit. Let's create the animation. Select our camera here, press I, insert location and rotation, and select this droplet, press I, insert location, move to the frame 13, press GZ, let's move it down like this. Yep, just like this. And press I again, insert location, let's back to the frame 1. Select our droplet here, let's add a shape key, click here and add more, tap to edit mode, select these vertices, press GZ, move it down, reduce the scale, like this, press A to select everything, press S to scale it without the Z axis, just like this, S scale it on the Z axis, yep, maybe something like this, tap to the object mode, let's try to increase the value. Okay, it looks good. Let's change it to 0. Let's change this to solid view. Let's hit the spacebar. See? At the frame 20, when it hits the skin, value over here, insert the value, and move to maybe frame 14 over here. Let's increase the value by 1. And press I to insert a keyframe. Let's move to the frame 13. Select our camera here. Press R to rotate it like this. Press I, insert location and rotation. Let's see the animation. I guess this one we need to move it here. Maybe something somewhere here. Okay. Just like this. And let's move to the frame 16. Select our camera here. Press N. Change this X rotation to 90. Press GZ. Move it here. Press GY. Adjust our camera. Something like this. Press I. Insert location and rotation, just like this. Back to the frame 1, let's see the animation. Okay, just like this. Spear collection, select all of the spear, just like this. And let's move to the frame 90 here. Press I to insert the keyframe. Select the scale here and move to the frame 16. S to scale it. Just like this. Press I again. Insert keyframe, the scale. Hit the spacebar. Yep, something like this. And select this one at the frame 16. At the value over here, at the key 1. Press I, insert a keyframe. Let's move to the frame 19. Change the value to 1. Insert keyframe. And do the same also for this one. Frame 16. The value, insert keyframe, frame 19, the value, change it to 1 and insert keyframe. Let's play the animation. Yep, something like this. And frame 16 again. Select these two objects, press I, insert location, move to the frame 19, press GZ, move it up a little bit like this. Press I, insert location. Okay, let's see at the render preview. I guess we need to change this material. Let's make it a little bit red. Something like this, and select the skin material. We need to add a little bit bump. Press Shift A. Let's search for noise texture. Click here and press Ctrl T. Connect object to vector. Let's move this over here. And press Shift A. Let's search for color ramp. Let's put it here and let's add a bump node. Put it here. Connect normal to normal, color to high, and factor to factor, just like this. As you can see, we have something like this. Guess we need to turn down the strength over here. Let's move it to material preview. Press Shift Control and click on your color ramp node, just like this, so we can see what we are doing. Increase the scale maybe. Yep, the roundness, the dark, just like this. I guess something like this, and this principal BSDF. Shift Control and click. Increase the strength here. As you can see, we have a texture here, just like a little bit bumpy. Go to frame 16 here. We need to increase the keyframe over here. At the bump node, press I, insert keyframe, and move to the frame 19. Let's reduce the bump, just like this, and insert keyframe. Let's see, add render preview. Okay. And let's move this up, and we need to add a subsurface. Just click here. The wake here, change it to 1. And let's make this one 0 and this one 0. And change this to, nope, not this one, this one. Yep, let's make it 5. And change this to random wall skin, just like this. And for the final touch, press Shift A, add light, area light, RX 90 degree, press GY, move it back here, press SZ, scale it on the Z axis like this, press GZ, move it down. Let's increase the power by 500, GY, yep, something like this. And let's move to frame 100 here. Press GX. Let's put it here. Press I. Insert location and move to the last frame. Press GX. Move it. Offset the camera. Press I. Insert location. Let's try to render one picture. After you're done with this rendering, let's minimize this first. Go to the compositing over here, use node, and let's move this over here. Let's Shift Control and click over here, click this render layer, let's put it here, press Shift A, search for line distortion, just put it here, press Ctrl Shift, check this fit for distortion, and distortion, let's make it 0.05, and dispersion 0.05, maybe 0.02. Yep, just like this. And you can render your animation. And that's it, guys. Thank you for watching.